This just in. Hasbulla is not he's not a Lord of the Rings character. Hasbulla is not a Lord of the Rings character.
It's all shaky sounding.
It's like Orville Redenbacher did a podcast right before he died.
Reporting live. All right.
Women can vote.
But only who their husbands tell them to vote for.
Yeah. Hello and welcome to a somber edition of Here's Your Apology. I'm Nate, and this is Levi, and this is no time for joking. We have a 5-alarm fire going on right now.
Free Hasbulla.
Because we need to free Hasbulla.
He wasn't even driving the car.
The man's not even 3 feet tall. Quit picking on the little guy.
What's the threat? Hasbulla couldn't hurt a fly, and I've seen him try in a video.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
At the worst, he's cute. It's just like getting hit by a toddler. You know?
Would you arrest a toddler?
You would arrest a toddler. Those are the kind of police officers.
You would arrest a toddler.
Oh, they'd beat a toddler.
Yeah. For those of you who haven't heard who Hasbulla is or what is happening, let me explain.
Yeah, wake up.
Hasbulla, as you can see in his mug shot here, that was not Photoshopped. This is an original. He texted it to me. He's been arrested on some trumped up charges. Also, he's a social media personality, if you want to say.
Yeah.
What is he? What is he known for? Just being cute. Really, just like being cute on social media.
Yeah. He's like a forever puppy.
And kind of, yeah. Yeah. You know? Kind of like somebody who you watch have being cute and having fun. And you're like, I want to do that.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, it's cool also to see a cute thing from another country like Russia, like where they don't have cute
and they don't
things.
even speak English.
It's like, this is what we got. And it's like a garbage pail kid.
He would be less cute if he spoke good English, you know?
Yeah. Perfect English.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
I'm happy he has a high-pitched voice, too. Imagine if he had a normal voice.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I mean, how bad could you really hurt someone in a go-kart? You could have that thing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm assuming he's driving. He's not driving a full car, right?
He wasn't driving. He was a passenger in the car.
And he got arrested?
Yeah. He's not driving these cars. He's 3 feet tall.
I've seen videos where he's driving and scaring the passenger. You know?
Yeah. Being all cute.
Yeah, being all squeaky.
So Hasbulla is Russian. He's from one of those stands.
Yeah.
So
wherever he's from, his mom drank too much vodka. That's why he doesn't drink, I'm sure.
So he's arrested in his own country. This isn't a Brittney Griner situation where the Russians are just like flexing on, they know Americans like Hasbulla, so they're flexing on us by arresting. So they're like, it didn't work with Brittney.
Nab him.
Nobody cared.
Yeah.
They're going to care with Hasbulla.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they got America way wrong.
Yeah, the first time. They're like black, lesbian. They love these
Everyone.
people. They're going to come. This will be war. If we kidnap one of their black, lesbian NBWA players, whatever. Then it didn't work, and now it's Hasbulla. One of their own taking a hit just because they know Americans think that he's cute. Free
the little guy.
Free Hasbulla. I know he's on house arrest, but still.
Yeah.
Take that anklet off.
Yeah. They're trying to get all these celebrities on trafficking one way or another.
Yeah. His traffic violation.
Yeah. Yeah, literally. They're like, they hate traffickers and we'll make a... They don't know what trafficking is.
Yeah, get him.
Like the government doesn't know what trafficking is.
Hasbulla has been arrested for trafficking
violations.
Trafficking violations. Yeah. The fact that they arrested him isn't a good look for Russia when they're already not winning a war, And then they arrest someone under 3 feet for what?
Being cool?
Yeah, for riding in a car that someone is like, doing donuts and hit another car.
I hear they arrest anybody who isn't like who is cooler than Putin. You know, he like sets up all those scenarios. He's gonna play with the Russian hockey team and score. All right, someone's scared.
Yeah,
they're all scared. You know, he does shit like that. Wrestles a bear.
Yeah.
The bear's like tranquilized, and, like falling asleep, and he's like, ugh.
Yeah. They brought Hasbulla into the interrogation room, and they're like, "Hey, don't leave town."
So you think you're cool?
Don't leave town. You know, like he's some sort of threat.
Because he's cooler than Putin.
Like what?
This guy?
There's obviously no freedom in freaking Russia if they're arresting you. If they're putting you in jail for traffic violations, for a little fender bender, there's no freedoms in Russia, which is why they're not winning this war.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They don't got anything to fight for.
All your soldiers are slaves?
They're all just like,
kill me anyway.
If I say the wrong thing, I'm going to jail. If I become cooler than Putin,
I'm going to jail.
Mm-hmm. Why even try?
He's got to be like a double threat to Putin because he's not only shorter than Putin, who's short, but he's cooler.
And he's still young enough to run for president in the future.
So don't only...
He's
this
a
is
threat
like
to the power.
This is Russia's Nelson Mandela.
He's a threat to the power structure.
That's why they got him. Free him. And then elect him and let him lead.
Yeah, free Hasbulla and then Hasbulla for president.
Yeah. Vote
of Russia.
Of the world,
That's what it is,
bro.
Right? Putin's the president?
Yeah.
That's what they call him.
Prime Minister?
Is it?
I don't know.
What is it?
I don't know. My Alexa's
and what is
not
it
in here.
And what is it when the guy like forces you to vote for him? We still call that the president?
No, that's a dictator.
Yeah.
But you could probably call him the president. I think.
Do we say the president of Russia, Putin? Or no?
I think we just say Putin most of the time.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird.
I don't know what his actual job title is.
It's like when your coach would call you just by your last name. Wazinski.
Which is a bummer for him. You know, if he wants to be known as this world leader.
He's just Putin.
And nobody knows what his job title is.
Yeah.
It's like, Putin. Oh, you guys, after he dies. You guys remember when Putin was...
when he was the...
He was in charge, but what did we call him?
What was his official title?
Dad? I called him Dad once on accident. You know?
It's just total... Yeah, what the fuck? All right, we got to look it up now. President.
It's president?
No, hold on. And then it says Russia also he was a prime minister. He was a KGB foreign intelligence officer for 16 years.
Yeah, and Harry killed 25 people. Prince Harry. No.
Right.
It's like, do we believe Putin's war stats?
No, he was probably a gymnast or something.
Yeah.
Like an equestrian.
Yeah, exactly. He rode horses.
President.
It's president.
Fuck, dude. It says both.
President and prime minister?
Yes.
I could see him taking both job titles. You know?
I'll take them all.
Yeah. Like, I can do both jobs. Why would we hire another person? Why would we hire prime minister if I can do prime minister and president?
Because aren't they the same kind of... The prime minister is the president.
Basically. Some countries don't even have a president. They just have a prime minister.
Country.
Like,
or, I mean, Canada.
Canada. Yeah. Lord knows how they're doing up there, you know? Like, what are they doing? I don't even know.
Yeah. They're sectioning off like North Korea. They're getting ready to just shut their borders to all of us.
For sure.
Yeah.
They've been wanting to do that.
That's why it's all quiet. No one's heard of Canada in the past, like, what? It's been like a year or two since we've heard anything out of Canada.
Yeah, someone commented on one of our posts who was a soldier for Canada, and he said, fighting for real freedom.
A Canadian soldier.
Yeah, and I said... Oh, yeah. Everybody knows Canada's known for their freedom. You know? And he didn't respond. He was very aggressive before that. So, I mean, I feel like, you know, how can you be so aggressive about being a soldier for Canada? Who are you fighting? Nobody wants your land.
What have you ever done or won? We're back-to-back World War champs. What has fucking Canada's army
yeah,
ever done?
Yeah.
I didn't know they had an army.
You
I
know
thought they
how
were grifting
everyone
off us.
You know how everyone in Minnesota hates winters? All of Canada is Minnesota.
Yeah.
The terrible weather that the North gets, the whole country gets. Mm-hmm. Nobody wants that. We barely have people who want to live in those states, you know?
Yeah. No one likes Canada because it's America light.
That's why they don't have a president. They have a prime minister. They don't even need a president because they're just pretending to have government up there, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense as to why they would have the dude that's running things run things. Because they don't have... Yeah, he's just a good-looking face.
Yes.
Nothing up there.
No.
Nothing.
No. He wants to be
maple syrup.
A dictator. I saw a video of him praising the Chinese government, saying, like, they've been able to turn their economy on a dime because, you know, sometimes, you know, the power of a dictatorship, you know, sometimes we all wish we could have... You know, he was, like, saying that type of thing. It was like, dang, bro.
Yeah. And those idiots up in Canada still vote for him.
But back to Putin.
Oh, yeah.
The Canada of the Eastern Hemisphere, most of their land is frozen and nobody wants to live there.
Mm-hmm. That's why their people are so tough. Just snow and vodka.
Yeah, and misery.
Coal mining. I could see a lot of coal mining going on.
Yeah.
But
not a lot of motivation, I feel like, you know?
No.
I'm not motivated in the winter.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. And if like 9 months out of the year it's winter in Russia,
you're either tough.
You're not doing anything.
Yeah, no. You're either the toughest human being on earth, or you're constantly contemplating unaliving yourself.
Yeah. No, you're just...
Or whatever they say.
You're just good at sitting inside, trying to stay warm. Mm. What other skill sets does a winter tundra give you? You know, like...
Yeah.
They can't have survival skills.
No.
They can't even forage for anything. Everything's frozen and dead.
They can write their full names in pee in the snow.
Yeah. They're good at making ice.
That's how they
things out of ice.
Igloos, right?
Igloos.
Are they from Canada?
I'm sure they do, like
Alaska,
like popsicle type of stuff. I bet great popsicles in Russia. I'm sure.
Russian popsicles? You think sugar's allowed?
No.
In Russia? Nothing happy.
Probably not. Yeah. How would they get it?
They don't even know what Christmas is. Even though it's like Narnia. Always winter, never Christmas.
And that's why it's so surprising that something so cute, let me say that again. And that's why it's so surprising that someone so cute and innocent and
baby-like
doesn't belong in jail,
so soft,
could come out of Russia.
You're going to put this in jail. How do you think he's going to do? How the fuck do you think Hasbulla is going to do in jail? He's going to get passed around like a hot potato. 'Cause that's what he looks like. A hot potato. They're going to just pass him around, and they're going to use him like a little fleshlight, and then they're just going to throw him in they could flush him. He could escape.
That's probably why they let him go.
He just walks through the bars.
Yeah.
I'm out.
All right.
That's what I would do if I was Hasbulla and they arrest me and they put me in the holding cell and I just go, what are you going to do now? Whatever. What are you going to do now? Bing. Just kidding. And then I'd hop back in right before he got to me.
You know how he does his little fight? Yeah. He's like going back and forth. I can see him doing that.
How funny would that be? He's like in the hall. Like he pops out of one cell and then goes down four cells and pops in. And they have to unlock the door before they get to him, but he can pop through the cage before they can unlock the door.
And then somehow he just like lands on the guard right here and he's like...
just ripping hair off.
Yeah, and the guard's like, no! Just like little person.
Like in Nacho Libre.
Yeah. Yeah.
He makes one of those noises like a gremlin.
Yeah.
Free Hasbulla. He's not going to do well. That's not how it's going to go. What's going to happen is you're going to put him in his first cell. In his cell, he's going to use him like a flipping bowling ball.
In the U.S., if you're in a car that's being reckless but you're a passenger, can you be arrested?
No. You didn't do anything unless you have drugs.
Yeah, but just being in the car, you can't be arrested.
No.
Right? Are we sure about that?
100%. You didn't do anything.
His dad was a cop.
My father was a police officer.
He knows
I know what I'm talking
the
about.
law, especially traffic laws. Those are the easiest to remember. So something like this would never happen in America
Well,
unless you're
targeted.
of color.
Oh, of color. Same,
Similar.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Step out of the car. For what? Step out of the if it goes like that,
Yeah.
you're all going to jail.
Yeah.
Oh, you think it was some shit like that?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't make sense for someone who's just in the car, who's obviously not driving. Hezbollah can't drive it. I mean, you've seen him drive, but like, it's probably a special car, right?
I'm sure it was.
Yeah. He wasn't driving. He said he wasn't driving. I'm willing to believe he wasn't at 3, 4.5, or whatever he is.
For sure he wasn't.
Yeah. So why arrest what you accidentally mistake for like a child's doll? You know? Like, why arrest Hezbollah in this whole scenario?
Yeah.
There's another reason. I
He's
don't know what it is.
Yeah.
There's gotta be.
He's also not a liar. If the man says he wasn't driving, he wasn't fucking driving.
Exactly.
What the other reason could be, I don't know, man. He's just so cute. I can't stop looking at him on your shirt. Like, I know he's a grown-ass man and stuff, but
He's 20.
gosh darn it. I want to pinch those cheeks.
Do you think he knows that he's cute? Or like he's accepted it and like
I don't think he's
doesn't
accepted.
You think it bothers him that people think he's
I know. Yeah. Did
Really?
you see the clip when Mike Tyson picked him up? I think he didn't know he was a grown man. He picked him up and was like, yeah.
Yeah, but
It's like, ooh, he kissed in the back of his fucking neck. The guy's 20.
Yeah, that's right.
It'd be something if it was just like a kid.
Yeah.
But you just picked a dude up and kissed him on the neck. Another reason why he wouldn't fare well in prison.
Yes. Yeah.
Free Hezbollah.
Free Hezbollah.
But you know what I'm saying?
Shirt every time.
Mike Tyson manhandles you like a fucking winter glove.
Yeah, but he's always doing like fight stuff and like wrestling people who are bigger than him, knowing that he doesn't stand a chance. You know?
He punched
or that
Shaq.
he knows that they're going easy on him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so part of him has to know he's cute, play into the cuteness a little bit.
Maybe.
But I think ultimately he still wants to be respected as a human adult person and not treated like a baby, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But also he likes the attention that comes with being cute, you know?
Yeah, who would?
Yeah, so it's like, I'm sure it's a conflict within him.
Mm.
But I don't think he's necessarily 100% opposed to people thinking he's cute.
Okay. Well, mark my words. Within a decade, they're going to be selling Hezbollahs at Petco.
Yeah.
He's that adorable.
Oh, that reminds me of I made a TikTok. I've decided today it was going to be a TikTok. Watch this. This lady just walking a llama around the parking lot. Oh, she going to Petco. She going to Petco. Huh.
She's making a return. They're selling llamas.
I was like, that's
llama shit?
weird enough to post on TikTok.
She's walking her fucking llama?
Yeah, I was just like in the parking lot. I parked and I looked and the giant llama next to my car. I'm like, where am I? I had no clue. And like when I panned over to Petco, I didn't know it was Petco till I saw it on the camera.
I'm going to bring in my bear. Like my grizzly bear. Walk it right
Honestly,
into Petco.
that was so weird. I watched her walk it in too.
Really? What if that thing flips out in Petco? Just destroys everything.
And it's not a pet.
Llamas aren't pets?
No, they're livestock.
Do we fucking eat llamas?
I don't know. Why do people own llamas? You know?
I thought it's because they were cute, you know? Is that not why people own llamas?
I don't know.
What the fuck do we own llamas for?
Because you don't ride them like a horse.
I'd ride a llama.
But you need the space as if you had horses. You need fields, you know?
Yeah.
So what's the point of having a field of llamas? You can't ride them. It's not
my field of
it's
llamas.
not pets.
Yeah.
There's no way it's pets.
Can you shave them? Like llama sweater?
Alpaca, they got that poodle fur. a little
Isn't
curly.
Isn't that what a llama
They
is?
look like a llama. They're very similar. I'm sure they're related.
They're like the cheap version of a horse, like you were saying.
Yeah, but you don't ride them.
Right.
I've never seen someone ride a llama.
It's like a remote control car. Like, it's not a real car.
Yeah, but why would someone have a pasture and own llamas?
Questions like this and more on next. I don't know, man. Like,
Yeah.
why would someone? What's in it for them?
You don't eat the meat that I know of.
Or do we? Do we eat alpaca?
Maybe they're like classified as beef.
Oh, they're a beef.
They're like related to cows, so like they can sell the meat as beef.
That's the government doing that.
Yeah.
That's the government selling alpaca as beef.
Yeah.
We've proved it here today.
Yeah.
All these things proven just by mentioning the government is involved with all of this.
Yeah, definitely the government.
And we have absolutely proven it with our proof and our evidence on this show.
You tell me why someone would own a llama or an alpaca.
If they're not selling their meat as beef.
They're not sherping down into the freaking
I don't know any shaman.
Grand Canyon, you know?
Yeah.
Isn't that what a Sherpa does?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They guide them.
My parents' neighbors have alpacas. They
Washington
got like 2 or
State.
3. You know? They got like 2 or 3 of them.
Have they had them for a long time? Can you milk them? They have alpaca milk.
We don't heard
Llama
about
milk?
that.
Llama milk. No?
I don't know. Now I'm seriously confused.
Do llamas have titties?
Like what? Why would someone own a llama or an alpaca? Just for pet? As a pet?
You can't even
That
snuggle.
doesn't make any sense to me. Why would I need a pasture full of 5, let's say 5 llamas?
5 to 7 llamas.
Like just to take care of and pet? You can't ride them. You don't ride them like a horse. You can Sherpa with them, but most people aren't doing that.
That's if they have good temperaments too.
Yeah.
If you got an asshole,
you
you just threw all your money away.
Yeah.
You have to eat it.
Yeah. They
That one's
spit.
an
Some of them spit, I think. One of either llama or alpaca, one of them.
I would smack an alpaca. I would smack whatever one in the face. I would so fucking hard.
Yeah.
One of those things spits at me and sticks his big dumb head, this baby giraffe looking thing. I'd fuck him up. I would seriously just throw a hook from hell
Yeah.
and see what I could do. Probably kill me.
You think that
Just stomps me to death.
Just
the cutest animal in the world.
Hind leg bucks you.
I just go flying.
Your chest collapses.
Kicks me right in the head and I fucking die.
At this point, anyone who owns a llama or an alpaca, I don't trust. Just now.
At this
starting now. Because I don't get it.
Any other animal I could understand. Goat.
There's a reason for every other animal.
Yeah.
You can ride horses, you know?
Yeah. In Spain, you can fuck them.
Yeah.
Wow.
It doesn't make sense. I'm going to Google it, and then I'm not going to probably be impressed by the answer. You know?
Yeah.
I'll probably be like, that's why?
Alpacas are known to have a... Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, let's move on. What are you, Gen X?
Yeah, I think technically.
Are you? What's after Gen X? Me, millennial.
Yeah.
All right. Gen Xers are especially gonna hate this one, I think.
Cool.
But also millennials, probably on a less personal level.
Mm-hmm.
MTV News is canceled after 36 years.
Dude, that's crazy. I grew up on MTV, man. Like on MTV.
I partially did.
Yeah.
I was like, it was one of the channels I wasn't allowed to watch that I watched anyway.
Right. Your parents are like, hey, no Simpsons?
No MTV.
No MTV.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, okay.
Me and my sisters watched all of that stuff. Yeah.
What was your favorite show on MTV?
I mean, we watched it when there were a lot of dating shows. A lot of like Next.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Next.
like it was after
was
the
fun.
music video era. Like my generation was mostly after the music video era. Heavy on the dating show, and then capped it off with ridiculousness, and that's when everyone stopped watching.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't even know what happened after ridiculousness. I know, like,
No, that's where they ended. Now,
okay.
now it's just a 24-hour stream of ridiculousness, and that's it.
Well, Rob Dyrdek like ran it for like the past decade and a
He
half.
basically owned MTV.
Yeah.
And now
So now there's no MTV.
Rob Dyrdek's got to get that show syndicated so that he can start making some money on it.
Jeez, you might as well.
But there is still MTV. It's just the news.
Yeah.
The news that nobody
whatever.
watched or trusted. MTV News. 36 years of
Kurt Loder.
bringing you the news.
Yeah, what did they ever...
You know,
did
like,
MTV ever break anything? Like, did they ever have any breaking news?
No,
Like,
no.
Eminem is filming a movie.
yeah. He has fans. Here's them screaming at him.
Yeah, Amy Winehouse is dead.
Yeah.
Oh, that was kind of a big one, but it was like...
But they didn't break that.
No, it was like weeks later.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, that lady we had singing on here one time, she wasn't a hit. She wasn't like a top 40.
No. Like, no one ever cited MTV News as a source. You know what I mean? You're not on CNN. Well, according to MTV News...
Yeah? Well, did you hear this?
The local job...
Where did you hear it?
Yeah.
MTV News.
Like, all right, those cracks.
My homepage, MTV News.
Like, where do you get your info?
Yeah. Yeah, I bet you listen to Fox, huh?
Yeah. Freaking Fox.
Yeah. MTV News quitting after 36 years.
Yeah, big surprise.
It's a loss. It's a loss.
Yeah.
Who's going to ask the president the tough questions?
Yeah, Vice? Is Vice going to do it?
Yeah.
I don't think so. They just went bankrupt, right? They're done.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Bye-bye, Vice.
I'm happy for that.
Yeah.
They
went from so cool
They
to...
ruined it.
Yeah.
So I'm glad it failed.
Yeah, same.
You know?
It used to be so cool.
Yeah, it used to be way edgier and like actually interesting subjects and things like that. Yeah.
Like Against the Man.
Yeah, like things
Instead
that
of Forum.
learning things that you thought you should have known by now type of.
Yeah.
You know?
Pretty cool stuff.
Yeah. Your generation was like raised on MTV, right?
Oh, yeah, dude. I didn't even know I had a mom and dad until I was like 19, 20.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's an age group, probably Gen X in that age group.
Yeah, for sure.
That was like MTV was their youth.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
Like, my parents were going to go out to dinner or whatever. Didn't even know they left. We went, watching
Yeah.
Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
Me and my friend Sean. But I would buy their clothes.
Did you guys have VH1 back then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We got VH1.
Oh, I remember the days. Yeah, but VH1 sucked compared to...
Right.
But then they had, like, this small window where they actually had something
They
cool
started to
going
like
on.
copy MTV's business
Yeah.
model.
Do it a little bit better for a tad bit of time.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like we both grew up on it, but it was like different experiences.
For sure.
You did it for the music.
Yeah.
I did it for like the celebrities.
Yeah.
You know, like
Oh, yeah, weird.
like the spring breaks, the dating shows, the
Yeah.
trashy reality TV, you know. I even watched
That was all
Jersey
fun, too.
Shore, which was MTV, right?
Yeah.
That
started
was
off.
like the last MTV
Okay.
thing that I remember watching,
Okay.
probably. And that was probably, there was probably still a gap between when, I don't know, maybe that's when I stopped watching after Jersey Shore.
Interesting.
Like,
or maybe you
because I was in
back.
high school when Jersey Shore started.
Ah.
So I must have just kept watching, but like I don't remember anything else.
Wasn't
that I would
One
watch
Tree
on
Hill
MTV.
on there too?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't remember. I only remember like the spring break parties and
Yeah.
like the celebrity like countdowns and things like that.
Yeah.
I love the 90s or whatever. Or was that VH1? Where it's like I love
VH1.
the 70s.
I love the whatever.
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
that was a good show.
Yeah.
But MTV News was like, MTV News, here's this chick's boobies.
Yeah.
You know, and then that was
It was
it.
just, it was like a watered down TMZ.
When you have Pauly Shore as one of your, like, anchors,
Yeah.
it's like, no one's taking you serious. Paramount's going to...
Yeah.
Time to get on.
I'm surprised it lasted 36 years, to be honest. What were they reporting on for the last decade?
They just kept MTV News around long enough for Kurt Loder to retire. And then it's like, okay, now we respect...
Once he gets his
the guy.
severance,
Then we're going to...
cashes out the retirement. Yeah. How long do you think MTV's got as a channel?
Honestly, I thought they were already gone.
Yeah. This is apparently it's just the news, and they fired 25% of the staff for that. 25% of the staff to get rid of MTV News. I would do that too.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
For sure.
No one knows it's around.
No
and
one's
you suck.
no one's trusting you as a news source.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cancel MTV News.
It's like, here's your apology news.
Over 10 years ago, like 36 years is too long for MTV News to be a thing. And if you're still watching MTV News or still listening to it, you're definitely Gen X and you need to move on.
You're the single Gen X.
Yeah, never grew up.
Dudes.
But he likes to party.
Yeah.
Still.
Dude.
Everyone else is like responsible. With
Yeah.
it, and he's like still trying to get the party going.
Yeah. Long hair, trying to beer bong every
that guy.
Thursday.
Yeah, exactly.
Thirsty Thursdays, bro.
Yeah. But the channel itself, MTV, can't have much longer. It's only ridiculousness, and who watches that show?
Over and over and over again.
It's like, do hospice nurses just put it on so that it's like we know what to expect? We don't have to choose. It's just like,
wow.
It's just like
Hospice nurses.
It's like this will keep them laughing the whole day.
The whole way through.
Yeah.
This speeds up the process.
Like, who puts on ridiculousness? I feel like there's got to be some sort of like loophole financial conspiracy where they produce this cheap show to make that nobody watches, but because they have something that will generate revenue with it,
laundering money,
they can just
dump
just
money
like
into
have
it.
a bunch of episodes, syndicated it or whatever, and just like make money on it somehow, but like no one's actually really watching it.
It's a dub.
Like, they got streaming farms in other countries for like to get plays on your song. If you wanted, like, I'm gonna pay for 10,000 plays, and like a streaming farm will do that for you in another country, right? That has to exist and had to have existed for other forms of media before the internet, right?
In some capacity, you would think.
Yeah.
Like, what would it?
That's what this is.
Yeah.
Old media had to have had some sort of loophole that it looks like they're getting more views
than they really were.
To the governing body or whatever. Yeah, than they really were. And I bet ridiculousness is plugged into that game somewhere.
Follow the money, people.
Follow the money. But if you trick advertisers into thinking people are watching it,
even more money.
Then you got money. And you can fake those numbers.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
I have. We do. That'd be awesome if we knew how to trick the numbers, but only gave ourselves a little less than 500 subscribers.
Yeah.
Like, it's a miracle that we got these views.
Yeah. We don't want to make it too obvious.
Yeah. Don't want to make it too obvious.
Slow walk into this
success thing.
Yeah. Slow walk into thinking that making this podcast every week is worth it.
Yeah, you guys are very discouraging is what we're saying.
But we're not going to quit.
Here's the thing with the MTV going away forever.
The news, just the news.
Anyway.
But shortly MTV.
Yeah. It's like seeing a very old family friend slowly wither away of some terminal illness. You're like, just hang it up, buddy.
Yeah.
It's time, and it's good to see you go.
Yeah.
Because you're not in pain anymore.
You need to go out with like some dignity.
Yeah.
Before you just like have to like.
Yeah. And then.
Yeah. Like you're still struggling
Hope.
for recognition and fame and like watch me.
One last time. And that's it for MTV News. Yeah. And it's really sad. You want to see someone kill themselves before they die.
Yeah.
You know?
Especially if you know you're going.
Yeah, just jump. Take the wheel.
Yeah.
Rob a bank. Whatever it is you want to do. Because no one wants to see you get sick and then eventually pass.
Yeah.
You know?
It's definitely...
Have a story.
Yeah, it's
Leave a legacy.
Yeah.
You know?
I know. It does. It is sad to watch it get sad.
Grab a gun. Do something fun.
Like when it becomes hacky, you know?
Yeah.
But you're still doing it thinking that we're all still enjoying it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, they're like, guys, new show. Guess what? It's a clip show.
Yeah.
You know, thinking that we're all going to love it because Tosh.0 was good.
Yeah. People are going to get hurt, but not too bad.
But you didn't know that it was really going to be the demise of your company.
Oh, yeah.
You know? What was your favorite MTV show?
Man, I like Beavis and Butthead a lot. And then when Ren and Stimpy went to
Wow.
MTV was
Just such different
pretty
eras.
cool. I know. It was such
I never watched Beavis and Butthead
Really?
on MTV, yeah.
Watch the movie, man. It's funny. I did like the spring breaks too.
Who didn't?
You know what I mean?
Who didn't?
Yeah. They always had hot stallions.
Hot youths.
Utes.
Youths. I always liked MTV Cribs was one of my favorites
Oh, that was a good one too.
because I liked seeing behind the curtain of these people's houses and lives. I feel like those types of houses don't exist anymore because on Zillow in my neighborhood there is a house like that.
Yeah.
It's got a bowling alley in it. It's got a movie theater in it, and it's all built like those mansions, like the MTV Cribs mansions.
Bro.
It's not like
That's still pretty cool.
it's cool because it's a mansion still, you know, but the date of everything is like 90s.
Oh.
So it's like a movie theater with like lazy boys that are gigantic,
Yeah.
you know, or like a bowling alley.
Yeah.
Bowling alley is like a Richie Rich idea of what a nice mansion like I can
pretty cool.
bowl whenever I want.
Yeah, like
Nobody goes bowling ever. Not enough to
Uncles do.
Not enough to put it in your house.
No.
You know?
What would you put in your house then? Like, what's the modern day cribs thing?
Modern day bowling alley?
Yeah. I would do a roller rink, and that's like 80s.
No.
But I would do it.
Maybe like a slide from like upstairs to downstairs.
It's like that wouldn't get old.
No,
What-
for sure these things will get old, but these are the current.
Could you go on it if you're angry?
Yeah, head first.
Yeah,
Dive.
if you're angry.
Head first down the slide. It's like
Fine then. I'm sleeping on the couch downstairs.
yeah.
Like your one
Yeah.
exposed skin. You're like,
What? Yeah. What is the modern day bowling alley? I can't even think of what people got in
maybe
their
a
houses.
basketball court, indoor.
Indoor court. Dang, that's baller. That's way more baller than a bowling alley, though.
Indoor swimming pool.
Yeah, that's.
But I feel like that's a little.
still super baller. This
I
is like
think-
a bowling alley is not that baller, you know.
Okay, it's like
a
barely
strip
baller.
of hardwood
Yeah.
floor.
Oh,
you
then-
just had this extra space, you
Yeah.
know.
What are we gonna do here? There's like
Yeah,
we got everything.
We got like a stretch of 30 feet.
Yeah. They're like, how about an
In the
archery thing?
basement.
Too expensive.
Yeah. How about just a strip of hardwood and we can bowl on it?
All right. I guess we could throw it together.
Thunder bowling? Anyone?
We can't. We can't really afford that either. We're just a regular bowling alley then. Yeah, I would.
Like 2 lanes? Gotta have 2 lanes.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do 2, I think.
Yeah, but I guess no snack bar. Maybe next year we'll do this.
Yeah. They gotta have something. Yeah, I would say a basketball court is pretty baller, but I don't know what.
I feel like nowadays people's like cool stuff are like bunkers or like people who turn like rooms into like sci-fi, like it feels like a spaceship or something.
Yeah.
Like, they take like Disneyland level production
Themes.
and they put it into their home.
Yeah.
I could see that being the new bowling alley.
Yeah. Like your bed is inside the starship.
Exactly. You have like a palm reader for your bedroom.
It's
you know,
neon.
and the door opens like this.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah.
Makes noise like
Yeah.
wow.
You feel like you're on you feel like you're in line for a ride at Disneyland.
Yeah. And you wake up every morning with like the like you've arrived, like your
Yeah.
spaceship is landing.
Some smoke comes out. Yeah.
Yeah. You're just like Luke Skywalker. And
Because now everyone has a giant TV. You know, like I remember, like back in the day, that was like a mansion thing.
yeah,
Look at the giant TV,
the big screen.
A lot of
they
the
call
things that were like like signs of wealth,
Yeah,
everyone can get now
yeah.
for cheaper
Fish tanks.
and better. Yeah, fish tanks, plunge pool.
Those were cool.
You know?
Yeah, ice bath. Everybody has a horse trough in their
Yeah.
house now. You can just take an ice bath.
Like, oh, you got a theater room? So do I.
Yeah.
In my 4-bedroom. You know?
Yeah, it's very cool. I have a podcast studio.
Exactly. That's
You know
what
what
I'm
I mean?
saying.
That's kind of baller, and that's
That's
not,
what I'm saying.
not baller.
Yeah.
You know,
It's like a bowling alley. This is
this is the bowling alley.
Yeah.
Podcast studios.
It's
I have a
the
fucking
modern
bowling alley.
bowling alley.
That's what's up.
You had the extra space. You're like, what should we do with
Some
it?
money to just throw into the wind.
Exactly. Let's just make something.
Podcasting. That's so.
Or like
fun.
a music studio. Someone who records music. But they've been doing that too
Yeah.
since the bowling alley days.
That was kind of baller.
I think people just stopped doing bowling alleys is really what it came down to. It was like they didn't need to replace it with anything. They just like, you know, I don't bowl that much. So let's just not do it.
Yeah, let's just keep the hardwood.
Yeah, you know, I got the pool, the foosball table, the game room, the arcade, the gym. What do I need a bowling alley for?
This can be storage.
Yeah, I'll go to a bowling alley if I want to.
Yeah. This can be storage. I'll just.
Yeah. I could park a couple cars here. Or whatever, you know? Yeah.
I think a Roman bath would be so baller to have in your house. Like it's
Like a
all
tile,
yeah,
something
it's all like
tile.
stone tile,
Yeah.
and then it's like
Like
ground
a
level
spa,
pool
kinda.
and hot tub and
Yeah, and jets
yeah.
that like come up from the bottom onto your feet, like
Oh.
and, like kind of tickle your feet.
And your balls.
I love a good jet.
Fuck yeah. That's why cribs went off the air. Because everybody has that shit now. And the shit that they have that we can't have, we don't want.
Yeah, cribs is just like, look how well organized my fridge is, and
Right.
And poor people are like, man, can you imagine what it'd be like to have a fridge organized like that?
Yeah.
And like stocked.
Ooh.
You know, like look at it's stocked with more than one kind of drink.
I have food
You know.
and options.
Yeah. That's the modern cribs would be like. I mean, that's what it is.
Yeah, for sure.
Um.
That's hilarious. Do you remember MTV's Pimp My Ride
Yeah. That was my generation.
with Exhibit?
TV, I feel like.
They turned all these like hard-nosed gangsters into show hosts.
Exhibit.
Exhibit.
I never knew Exhibit for his music.
That's what I knew him for, and I was like, "Oh, he is fucking cool." And then he went to Pimp My Ride, and I was like, "Not as." Cool.
I remember watching MTV. I remember watching Pimp My Ride and thinking like, this guy is a rapper.
Because he's so.
I could
corny.
almost not see it. Yeah.
Wow.
And then like I never would respect him as a rapper after that.
I can see why.
Right?
It's like they neutered these.
You
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I never saw him as a rapper, and so after,
Yeah.
that's why his career probably fell off, because anyone who only knew him from West Coast Customs or whatever it
Yeah.
is thought he was corny when they went and checked out his rap. It's like, oh, this dude, Pimp My Ride guy is rapping, you know?
Yeah. Good thing that Pimp My Ride thing is working out.
Yeah, yeah. But really, he had the rap career first, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did.
that's crazy.
It's sad, really. Could you imagine what they would have done to DMX if he would have become a host of a show?
He was too wild. There
That's
was
what
no
I'm saying.
There was no taming him.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but they could tame Exhibit.
They did.
Yeah, they can.
They
They could tame
neutered him.
Exhibit. You know, they could tame Chameleonaire.
It's a real sad world out there. You know?
Like these people can be tamed. DMX couldn't be tamed.
No.
He rode
barked.
He rode that horse to the end.
Then they become actors. Ugh.
Well, that's the thing. Once they become an actor, like Ludacris was a rapper. People loved Ludacris.
Yeah.
And now it's like corny if you ever listen to him. Which is crazy.
Right.
He was
Well-
like one of the first rappers that I listened to getting into rap.
Yeah, move.
Yeah.
Move. Yeah, it was
Get
like
back. Yeah.
you
All
know,
that.
Yeah. But
And not like back when he was a rapper, no one thought he was a corny rapper.
no.
But once he started acting in movies, everyone's like, corny. But I bet that's because it's the same thing with Exhibit, where the people who only knew him from acting went and listened to his music and were like, this is ludicrous.
Yeah.
You know?
Exhibit.
And he had a... No, I'm talking about Ludacris.
Oh.
It's the same thing that happened with Exhibit, where people who only knew Exhibit from Pimp My Ride go listen to his music and they're like, this corny dude's rapping. The Pimp My Ride dude's rapping.
Right.
The same thing must have happened with Ludacris, where his audience grew because he is an actor. He's in movies, but those people only know him as an actor. Then they go listen to his music and they're probably like,
Gay.
this actor dude's rapping,
Yeah.
you know, like corny.
What does he
And
think
that-
he is? Will Smith?
I mean, yeah, it feels like that. I mean, also the hip hop community kind of just turned their back on him, but like something happened, you know.
Yeah.
But he's not that bad of a. I mean,
I love his rap. you know?
Blueberry Yum Yum, that was my jam.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
You know.
all of his shit was pretty good.
Yeah, but now he's like the Nickelback of rap.
You think he's that bad?
No, I feel like he's been maligned, and like that's the reputation he's kind of been pigeonholed into. But he's kind of trying to like fight it a little bit. It's not as bad as Nickelback.
Yeah, but if you see your favorite rapper who's like supposed to be hard delivering lines, it's gay. That's not, you're not like, oh, tight. He's also acting. You're like, fuck.
It just depends.
Was he ever hard? Did he ever ask anyone to move? I can't see this guy asking people to move.
Yeah. He wasn't like a street rapper. He was a top 40 artist.
Move! He said that in a song.
He's a top 40 artist, but also he's an artist.
Yeah, well, we know that now.
And actor.
He had us convinced that he was more.
The rap community probably abandoned him just because acting isn't rapping, I guess.
He's in Fast and the Furious. It'd be like
Yeah, but that's a cool movie. It's a blockbuster movie.
they've made 37 of them, Levi.
It doesn't matter. They all make millions and millions of dollars. He's a global superstar because of those movies, and these rappers are hating on him.
It'd be one thing. Okay, I agree with you, but it'd be one thing if he was like a K-pop star and then was in a movie, and you're like, oh, that's cool because K-pop is also gay. But he's supposed to be this hard
movie.
If he was, of course, I would make hard. I would do the
you
exact
gay?
same thing. I would be gay for that amount of money.
Are you gay?
Not gay officially, and there's no contracts that have been.
I'm just
signed.
saying, they hate us because they ain't us, and that's what Luda's saying. Luda is saying they hate us because they ain't us.
Yeah, and I agree.
Because that seems like where the hate's coming from.
For the people who want to be there and aren't.
Yeah, they're mad at his success.
Yeah, but it's also
Especially the hip hop community. They're petty, bitter little freaking rappers.
Yeah.
Their little beefs and putting lines in songs and stuff like that.
yeah. Well, I wish he would have fought it out in a song instead of on a gay movies.
Like
You
like you're super street, so you write a poem about another guy that you don't like
Oh, that is
as a diss.
when you put it like that, I think
You're so hard. You're so street. You're such a thug rapper.
let me write a poem that rhymes.
Yeah. Oh, I'm a thug rapper. I'm gonna write a poem about a guy who I don't like
Get your feelings out.
and sing it.
Yeah.
You know?
You know what I'm gonna do? Forget drive-bys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this pen to
He's
this
not even.
paper.
Watch. He won't know how to respond to this. You know?
Yeah. You're gay. That's
Yeah.
all I would say.
Yeah. And then they spit their little thing, and then it's like, see, he done got nothing to say. He's not coming back. It's like, that's rap? That makes you tougher than Fast and Furious?
Dueling poems.
That makes you tougher than Fast and Furious. Put some respect on Luda's name.
Street beef.
Free Hezbollah.
Free Hezbollah, baby. Free Hezbollah. And bring battle rap back. Maybe that's what he should do. Challenge Putin to a battle rap.
Yeah.
Winner gets to lead the country. This week's apology goes out to President, Prime Minister, and Supreme Leader Vladimir Vlichkov Putin. Let him go. You're not as short and you're not as weird looking. And because of that, you will never be as cute or as cool as my boy Hasbulla. Here, I'll make you a deal. We'll stop funding Ukraine if you let Hasbulla free. That was a deal I wasn't willing to make with Brittney Griner. So, you got us. You got us with Hasbulla, okay? You called our bluff with Griner. You gave her back. This is where we draw the line. Let's end the war in Ukraine. Free Hasbulla. We'll stop funding.